MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here
Leading
this
off
evening.
tonight for Atlanta, center fielder, number 11.
And the first pitch of the night taken for ball one as we're underway in Pittsburgh. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, one away. Here's Brandon Phillips. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Late that time for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Batting third.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
This is line to left, and this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder, Starling Marte.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Mazara has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one. Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Now batting Miguel Sano. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And that misses for ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Into the box. Park. On the season, he's hitting a very productive .320.
Number 52.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Two down, runners at first and second. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So stepping in, Matt Kemp. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Kemp.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing and the break broke before he expected it.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
First baseman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Adams, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
1-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hit hard down the line. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And there's ball four as this one gets away a bit. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Jordy Mercer now. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it now is Kemp, and he'll make the play for the first out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Lays off 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit to first. Adams has got it, and he is out on the tag. Elias Diaz the next to hit. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp has a read on it, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Now here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Markakis coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 0-2. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Line drive to left. Rosario will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding in, Chad Kuhl. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Pitcher, Chad Kuhl.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Ready on 1 and 2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Starling Marte. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to left. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding in, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. That's inside. 2-0. Here's a high pop-up. Adams has a play, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and the inning is over. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now to the plate, Tyler Flowers. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Markakis has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Ryan Healy. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The 4th for the Pirates, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The second
Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Ready for another chance? Hart. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Here's Jordy Mercer now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
From the stretch. On the ground to third. A toss to Phillips for the force out, and that'll end the inning. Now in the box, Dansby Swanson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Dansby Swanson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Into the box now, Garrett Cole.
Batting,
he's 0 for 1 thus far.
Garrett Cole.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Standing in, Ender Inciarte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Mercer has it. Barehanded for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Brandon Phillips.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1 strike now from Cole. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to the right. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Elias Diaz the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. At the plate, Chad Kuhl. He popped out in his first trip.
Cool.
Now a bunt attempt here. The tag, and he is out. Here's Starling Marte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. In quickly with it is Kemp, and that'll hold the runner at third base. Ready for another shot now, Eddie Rosario. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Up next for the Pirates.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Sano. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
That misses. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in and looking for more, Nomar Mazara. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 33.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. And now a pitch on the way. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Inside corner called a strike. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Rosario. 1 out. So here's Matt Kemp now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
The throw into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Matt Adams. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Brian Dozier.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Number 52.
Digging in once again, Park. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. To short, hit hard. Swanson picks it up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Jordy Mercer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Cole gets the sign. First pitch on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Phillips ranging into shallow right, and that ends the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Baseman Ryan Healy.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hit down the third baseline. Sano takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Hot shot to third. He's right there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Flowers waits on it. He's got it one away. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 strike now from Cole. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Soft liner towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Riding in once again, Chad Kuhl comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cole has his target. First pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Inciarte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Second baseman. Brandon
into the
Phillips.
windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Sano is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Nomar Mazara. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard towards center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Daniel Hudson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground. Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And here's a swing and a miss by Kemp as he's a strikeout casualty. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Adams now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Here's another 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Starling Marte. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Center fielder. Starling.
Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Tough slider down low for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw. Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware. Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down, just didn't get him to go after it.
Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Eddie Rosario goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well. Here's Brian Dozier now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Standing in, Tyler Flowers. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Tyler Flowers.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here's Hudson now on 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to third. Sano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. For 3 with a couple of
Dansby Swanson.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision.
Melvin Upton Jr.
Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Line to the right side. Now a reach, but this gets past him and right, and this ought to be extra bases. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. So a big moment in the ball game here. Garrett Cole, and he could Very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
Danny Santana.
Glenn
Now
Perkins takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Adonis Garcia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike one. Line drive, right field, base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as well. Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And another foul ball. From the stretch, there goes the runner. Line drive to left. Oh, and he botches it. And he'll reach second now with one away. So striding forward now, Brandon Phillips, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Juan Nicasio enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Juan Nicasio.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Hard hit towards center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Phillips is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. So here's Matt Kemp now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. Park comes up with it. At the plate, Matt Adams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is pulled into right. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
So stepping in, Tyler Flowers. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting, third baseman,
A.J. Schugel comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
For the Pirates, number 31, A.J. Schugel.
Rio Ruiz will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. He'll enter play here with an average of .314. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Marte on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0. Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Adonis Garcia digs in now. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an out.
1 run scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third. So 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ender Inciarte. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to short. Mercer is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Jose Ramirez enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Jose Ramirez, a defensive change for the Braves. Now playing third base, number 14.
So striding in, Park. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Pirates. First baseman.
Here's a swing, and of course 52. Ground balls always find the new guy. This one's down to third. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in, Jordy Mercer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lazar is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Bucks down to their final out now. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Line towards center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a